Brandi's best scores in Storage Wars. Some people get lucky and maybe find 10 bucks on the ground, or maybe they choose a rising stock. Everyone has their own fortune to trade with. One of the ways to get rich really fast is Storage Wars. What was your luckiest pick? Let us know in the comment section below. We will pin the luckiest one. Well, most of us have seen Storage Wars, the show where players just bid their fortunes to make a profit. Brandi Passante was one of the few crew members of the reality TV show who made the play exciting and more enjoyable. When teamed up with her husband Jared, these two become the power couple of Storage Wars. Let's have a look at how Brandi and Jared won the jackpot. Here are the top 10 moments when luck was on their side. Before we dig into that though, make sure you subscribe to our channel to never miss the excellent content. Number 10. Storage Wars is a confusing show. A group of people yell their bids, making strange faces, and often getting into fights. Well, Brandi is not one of them. She cashed out a locker in orange for $1,050. The locker was just missed by Dave, who accompanied Brandi and Jared, praising the opportunity he just missed. The locker, which Brandi was bidding for $50 less, turned out to her benefit. She ended up making a net total of $2,000 on that unit. Number 9. Brandi often made challenging decisions, hoping for the best. And she mostly gets lucky with her choices. In another case, Brandi and Jared bid $1,250 to purchase one unit. They were a little disappointed when they started checking out the unit. But again, fortunately, they got some good stuff to make money from. After they analyzed some of the vintage signs and posters in the locker, they made a net profit of $2,000. Number 8. In Inglewood, during another auction, Brandi bought a locker for $700. Jared was very unhappy with her decision until they found some jewelry inside of all the crap, which priced over $2,000. They also found ancient dinosaur remains from the unit, which made them another $200 bucks. Long story short, they aced this one too. Number 7. In another episode, David tries to play with Brandi and Jared, but fortune made them winners. Brandi bid $250 bucks for a locker, but Dave wanted to outbid her. His pockets were smaller than his mouth. Brandi found a brand new packed Star Trek memorabilia that looked like an expensive item to them, so they reached some famous merchandise fans. They learned that as it came with William Shatner's signature, they can be sold for up to $2,000. Number 6. Jared also becomes a naughty boy very often and teases Brandi. This time Jared bid for 7 lockers just by gesturing behind Brandi's back for $2,825. Brandi was not happy with him, but luckily they found teacups worth $2,500 in them, accompanying some other expensive items. They made a nice amount from this one, and Brandi celebrated her victory with some tea. Number 5. Brandi is not one of the players who throws money under pressure and picks fights with their opposition. She bids confidently and intelligently. Brandi bought a trashed locker, this time for $650 bucks, when no one was looking forward to buying it. The locker was filled with different useless items. Jared was looking forward to finding some excellent tools when he saw an air paint spray machine worth it. They ended up smashing another $3,000 net income. Number 4. In 2013, in the Long Beach auction, Jared called Brandi the whole day to learn if she had bought anything. Brandi coming to auctions on her own happens rarely, but she comes more robust and competitive when Jared is not around. Brandi spent $1,900 on a single locker and ended up making $6,000 of net income. This was made possible because of the old Japanese hat they found in the locker, worth around $7,500 bucks. Number 3. Brandi does not step back from testing her fortune. She makes a bid and hopes for the best to happen, and in most cases, things turn out like how she wanted them to. At number 3 comes a bid in which she bought 3 different units for $1,000. They were not hard to bargain, and she got them quickly. Brandi and Jared found some DVDs, vintage cameras, and other locker stuff, but the most essential thing that made this deal stand out was a Jetovator. Jared took the water sports ride to an expert, and they learned that it was worth $6,000. They made a net profit of $6,640 from this deal. Number 2. Undoubtedly, Brandi and Jared are the power couple of the show, but their only competitors are Rene and Cassie. The teams started outbidding each other for a locker, and neither of them was backing off. Team Brandi finally got the locker. They were a little upset because they could not find something valuable, but they found a Rolex waterproof testing machine. When they took it to the nearest watchmakers, they learned that the beauty can be sold up to $2.5 grand. They made a clean $3,000 profit from the deal. Number 1. Jared gets upset with Brandi when she spends too much money on a single unit. Brandi spent about $6,750 on a locker with quad bikes inside. She went pale when she tried to start the bikes, and they did not work. They took them to an expert and were told that their batteries just needed a recharge. They also got a clean profit of over $5 grand from the rusty batteries. Brandi got lucky every time she tested it. Hope you people enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. It would certainly mean a lot. Till next time.